My name is Jordan Massey, and this is video one of a series of my journey to becoming a Navy officer. This is about a year in the process, and I've been doing the steps needed to become a Navy officer. I've gone to MEPS. I have taken my Officer Aptitude Rating test, got a score of 49. Interview before the panel of the job that I was applying for, and submitted a package portfolio to the board. Well, last week I found out that I did not get selected and was extremely bummed out, brokenhearted. And yet I am not letting that be the end of my journey to becoming a Navy officer. I'm so determined. This is something I've talked to my wife about days and days and days, and something that I want to challenge myself. I want to become something different than I was the last time I applied. I want to come in when I reapply with new knowledge, with new desire, and with work that shows that I am capable of telling the Navy's story. So I want you to join me on this process. I have a lot in store for my channel. It's going to take a huge pivot as, I'm really focused on this, becoming a Navy public affairs officer. And one thing about that job in the Navy is that the public affairs community is such a tight-knit, small community. A lot of those who become public affairs officers were mass communication specialists, which is the enlisted rate in the Navy, or started out as surface warfare officers and laterally transferred into the public affairs. And so where I don't have the experience that a lot of people do, one thing that I will prove to show is that I have the desire and the determination. And so I want you to join me as I'm seeking to really do the impossible. Not that other people haven't done it before, but it's going to take a lot to stand apart from the competition, especially for those who have done the work in the Navy, who know how the Navy works, and who knows what telling the story means. And so I have a lot to learn until the next board meets and my package will be due again. I plan on retaking my OAR test. I plan on learning more skills as far as media is concerned. I wanted to show you as I even learn more video production at my church, which I'm starting to do more of, writing pieces, articles, interviewing people who have the position, who were in the military and can tell their story. I'm going to be interviewing some people on my channel. And so I wanted to make this first to challenge myself, because I know this video is going to hold me accountable as I'm sharing with you that, this is something I want to do. I don't want this to be the first and last video, and then, who knows what happened to Jordan. But I want myself to be held accountable, but I also want to inspire anyone who's in a position where they feel like they're not able to break through and do something that is, close to impossible. Really, whatever it is you wanted, if you're willing to put in the work and learn and do the things that other people won't or don't know how to, then you can do it. And so I want you to join me on this process. Like I said, I do have experience with media and, writing speeches. My degree was in marketing, so I'm not coming from ground zero. I mean, there's some background that I have, but I know that if I'm going to get this position, there's a lot more I need to do to become competitive. So Join me as I take this this endeavor.